Let me ask you something honestly. When your partner talks to you, are you really listening? Or are you thinking about what you'll say next, glancing at your phone half present, half elsewhere? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most relationship problems are not caused by bad intentions. They're caused by not feeling heard. And in a world full of distractions, listening has quietly become a lost skill. Today, I want to talk about active listening, what it really is, why it matters more than ever, and a simple couples challenge that can change how you connect. Stay with me, because the last part surprises most people. This explains a lot. Why listening feels so rare now. We live in a world where attention is constantly divided. Phones buzz, screens glow, thoughts race. So even when we're physically present, we're often mentally somewhere else. And over time, couples start to feel something subtle but painful. I'm talking, but I'm not being felt. Active listening isn't about hearing words. It's about giving someone your full presence, even briefly. And presence is rare now. That's why it feels so powerful when it happens. What active listening actually is. Let's simplify this. Active listening does not mean fixing the problem, giving advice, defending yourself, interrupting with your own story. Active listening means staying curious, staying present, letting the other person finish reflecting what you heard. Sometimes the most powerful response isn't a solution. It's, that makes sense. I hear why that hurt. Tell me more. When someone feels understood, their nervous system relaxes, and relaxed people connect better. This is the turning point. Why couples miss each other. Here's a hard truth. Most couples don't argue about the issue. They argue about not feeling heard. One person says, "You never listen." The other hears, "You're a bad partner." So they defend. The conversation escalates, and nobody feels closer afterward. But what's usually underneath is simpler. I want to feel important to you in this moment. Active listening turns conflict into understanding, not because it fixes everything, but because it lowers the emotional temperature. Try this together. The couple's challenge. Here's the challenge. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. The 5-minute active listening challenge. Pick a calm moment. One person speaks for 2 full minutes. The other person does not interrupt, does not give advice, does not correct, does not grab their phone. They only listen. Then they say, "What I heard you say was," that's it. Then switch roles. No fixing, no defending, just listening. Most couples are shocked by how hard this feels and how emotional it becomes. Because for many people, this is the first time they feel fully received. This part matters. Why this builds real intimacy. Active listening does something powerful. It tells your partner, "You matter. I'm here." You don't have to compete with distractions. And here's the surprising part. Feeling heard often matters more than being agreed with. You can disagree and still feel close, but you can't feel close if you feel invisible. In a loud, distracted world, listening has become an act of love. Not the dramatic kind, the quiet kind, the kind that says, "Right now you have my attention." If you try this challenge, don't aim for perfection, aim for presence. And if this video made you think differently about how you listen or how you want to be listened to, you're welcome to stay here. We talk about connection with clarity and kindness.